Call Haloyim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied and rule well for the hopeful 144 and 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of great millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan, and this will be godfather of AI sends warning. Okay? Starts warning. All right. And what you're looking at is abomination to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Elon Musk, okay, and his optimism. You know, where he wants to be a household item, or better yet, a military item, because that's going to be part of the force that's used to round up you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, and actually all the nations. All right, you take movies like I, Robot for granted. All right, you take movies like The Matrix for granted, and everything else to go where they show you that man having to surrender to technology, to the technology advancements. Okay, because you know metal is more stronger than flesh, and I guess computers is more intelligent than the mind given by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, you know, once again, abominations and the filthiness of the wicked, starting with Edom. Okay. So, it's going to be a quick hit. This is the book of Matthew 24 and 22. Except these days be shortened. And are the days not short now? Our schedule, the time is just, the hours just move like water. Okay? And this is all set up by the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right? Except these days should be shortened. There should be no flesh saved. Once again, example of they want you to become biohuman, like the $1 million. I think it used to be the $1 million man. Okay, go gadget, Inspector Gadget, go gadget arm. You know, whatnot. So that turns you into a transhuman. You're no longer a human. All right. But for the elect's sake, these days shall be shortened. Okay, for the elect's sake. Remember this right now. This is the book of John 17 and 9. I pray for them. I pray not for the world. Who is that world? That is cosmos. That is Yasharallah. You so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics. He doesn't pray for you, but for them which thou hast given me. For they are thine. Okay, so Yahweh Shai right there, that's red letter, clearly tells you who he's praying for and who he's not. He's not here to save all the world, all the nation of Yasharallah on this side. He's here for the election. So once again, Matthew 24 and 22 clearly tells you this. And except these days be shortened, there should be no flesh saved, but for the elect's sake, these days shall be shortened. So Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is doing this to save his children, his election. Okay, this is the book of Revelations. This is going to be a quick hit, straight to the point. And 12, Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe, destruction, distress, okay, to the inhabitations of the earth and to the sea. For the devil is come down unto you. And who is Satan? Who is the adversary? Starting with Edom, Esau, the red man, the elites, your Rothschild, your DuPonts, okay? The hidden wicked, all right? For the devil is come down to you, having a great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Okay, and how does he know it that he have but a short time? We'll get it real quick. Second address. Here it goes. Right here. Second address 6 and 8. And he said unto me, And this is Yahweh Shai speaking unto Edris. From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. So Esau was born first, okay, as we know, and Jacob received the birthright of heaven, okay? And when they was in Rebekah's belly, you can read about the occasion in Genesis 25, they was fighting in her belly. And when Esau came out, Jacob had hold of Esau's heel. And that represents in spiritual terms that you have the power, but I'm taking it from you. For Esau is the end of the world. Okay, the end of this eon, the end of this age, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. So that's where this comes into play. Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe, destruction, terror, chaos to the inhabitations of the earth and to the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Okay, and with that, let's get it. Fair use 107, fair use copyright. I'm not selling a product. This is strictly educational purposes. Here's your godfather AI giving a warning.
Father of artificial intelligence worldwide is warning that the rapidly expanding technology could make human beings extinct in the next 30 years. He calls the advances in AI technology similar to the Industrial Revolution, only that this time it is the machine that would turn out to be more intelligent than the human. Our next report telling you more.
Artificial intelligence can potentially wipe out humanity in the next 30 years. A reckoning that is all the more shocking as it comes from Professor Geoffrey Hinton, this year's Nobel Prize winner for his work on AI. Often called a godfather of AI, the British-Canadian computer scientist warns the pace of change in the technology is much faster than expected. This, he says, gives a 10 to 20% chance that AI could make human extinct within the next 3 decades.
I think both Demis and I believe we are going to get superintelligence. It's not hype, and it's not designed to distract from other problems with AI. It's what we have believed for a long time. Now, I thought it would be much further away, but the speed of recent developments means I think it's going to be quite soon. I think between 5 and 20 years, I think Demis thinks in about 10 years, we'll get something like superintelligence. And we have to worry seriously about how we stay in control then.
Hinton points out that human beings have never had to deal with things more intelligent than themselves before, and compared with the intelligence
Known as the God.
Now see, no, okay. So the warning has been sent out. Now you notice he's trying to play that 25 to 10 year. No, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is about to wrap this place up. Now we're in the midst of World War III. Okay, what is being holding back the winds of the angels from the from destruction? That MOTB, that mark of the beast. Okay, so this is Jeremiah 30:6. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. Can a man be pregnant? Simple answer, no. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail? So you see all these men, we're about to see all these men terrified, okay? And all faces turn into paleness, all right? Terror is about to hit this place in a major dose. Why? Because it's the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Ain't no way around it. All you mighty men will be frightened. The Lord has so many instruments, spirits created for vengeance that he's about to unleash on this world, okay? And this AI happens to be one of them, okay? Elias. For the days is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. You so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, okay? Judgment must start at the house of Yasharallah, and it's going to go out throughout the whole earth, okay? But he shall be saved out of it. And who was that? What we read earlier, when Yahweh Bashim Yahushua said, for the sake of the elect, all right, for the for the sake of the election, that the day should be shortened. That's who's going to be saved out of it. All right. The election of Yasharallah. All right. I pray that this has been edifying. This is the book of Job. And this is all we have is the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that he is not a man that he can lie. This is Job 5, starting at 11. To set up on high those that be low. And that's those that be low is you, Yasharallah, starting at the election, starting at the house of the election, those who are already in the house of mourning, those who cry and sigh to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that those which mourn may be exalted to safety. Once again, the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is a safe tower, and the righteous run unto it. All right. He disappointeth. This is the point right here. This is what we got to look forward to, because if he doesn't do this, then we're in trouble. All right. Like it said in Matthew 24 and 22, that no flesh will be spared if it wasn't for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua bringing an end to this time. Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty. Who was that? The wicked, starting with your elite. Okay. So that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. And we know what the enterprise is. The new world order. All right. Once again, ushered in by the MOT, mark of the beast. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua said, right when you get to eat, right when you sit down and put that fork on that plate with all that good meal, boom, it's gone. We snatching the sheet under the food, okay? The table. You know what I'm trying to say. We snatching it off. All the food's coming off because it never belonged to you to begin with. All right. And with that, this is once more the godfather of AI's warning. I pray that this has been edifying. Shalom.